Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the Metro Court pool, Emma shows up to see Gio and wishes him a happy 4th of July. She asks if he has the night off, but he didn't ask for it as he needs the distraction to keep his mind off Sunny. He doesn't know how Sunny can be the man he knows and the one that Tracy warned him about. Emma says people can be more than one thing. He wants to know who Sunny is, so Emma tells him to ask someone who knows him. Carly finds Joss doing research on her laptop, which she says is for Professor Dalton. Carly notes she hasn't seen much of her lately. Joss apologizes for being so busy, and since the fire, she's been reminded of how fragile life can be. Carly says their family has been through a lot, but for now, they are safe, happy, and healthy. Joss spots Vaughn show up and flashes back to their kiss. Carly notices her looking at him and says she can talk to him, and she'll be here all night. Joss talks with Vaughn, and they both agree that the kiss last night never happened, and they got off track. They discuss Joss' plan to have Vaughn get close to Emma using her animal rights group. However, he needs more than just a love of animals to bond with Emma, and asks what will trigger her and get her worked up. Joss says, "Me." Vaughn asks why Emma hates her. Joss says she thinks she's privileged, spoiled, and a brat. Joss sees Emma across the pool and fakes a fight to get her attention. Joss calls Vaughn a janitor and says they just don't work together, and they are done. She storms out, and Emma smirks. Emma walks over and tells Vaughn that she's sorry for what just happened and that he just met the real Joss. They chat, and he steers the conversation toward animals, telling her about the animal rights group on campus. Emma reveals she started it, and he notes he would love to get involved. They head to the bar to grab drinks and talk some more. Gio flags down Carly to talk about Sunny. He tells her what Tracy told him and doesn't know if she's wrong or if he's blind. They sit down, and Carly tells him that Sunny had a hard upbringing. He's done things he's not proud of him, but he loves his family. He's seen that side, but Carly admits there is another side to him. She says Michael and Dante have wrestled with the same questions about Sunny, and they've allowed Sunny into their lives. Gio thinks that if he has more questions, he'll ask his son. Anna stops by Windermere to see Sidwell and needs answers about his involvement in Natalia's death. He says he would never be involved in the death of his son's mother. Sidwell says he was here signing contracts with Alexis when he received the news about Natalia, so perhaps she should question Sunny as Natalia was his loose end. He tells her that Sunny has a heart condition, which Natalia was aware of, and perhaps she has broken his trust. Anna says she doesn't trust him and walks out. Anna arrives at the hospital to get Natalia's autopsy report. Marco confronts her and asks how his mother died. In the PCPD interrogation room, Sunny and Laura discuss the violence that has come to Port Charles. Sunny has a way to contain the damage for her and tries to convince her to distance himself from him, but she refuses. As they laugh and hug, Ezra walks in, filming them on his phone and nagging them about their friendship. Laura, with an officer she flagged down, forces Ezra to delete his video as recording in an interrogation room is illegal. She says he's lucky not to be arrested and orders him out of her sight. Anna arrives later and reveals to Sunny and Laura that Natalia died due to a lethal combination of drugs and alcohol. It may have been an accident or intentional, but it was not murder. In the Q Mansion living room, Cody checks on Sasha and Daisy, and brings up how freaked out she was the day of Daisy's christening. She thinks she just had baby brain, and all the changes have her all turned around. Cody wishes Daisy a happy 4th of July and heads to the kitchen to get some beers to take down to the boathouse for the fireworks. At the boathouse, as they set up a picnic table, Brooklyn asks Michael how the kids are doing. Michael tells her about the incident at the Metro Court pool with Willow. Brooklyn can't believe Willow would weaponize a child like that, and then begins venting about what Lulu did to her and Gio. She admits she almost stooped to Lulu's level and went after her through Rocco, but she couldn't do it and hurt a child. Michael tells her that she made the right choice and he's proud of her. She said she's nothing like Lulu, and he's nothing like Willow and Drew. Michael returns to the mansion and watches as Sasha puts Daisy down and tells her how great she is with her. Sasha offers to let Michael put her in her sleeping gown and hands her to him.